an ode to the fresh cut. I think this is a really dope book, so we're gonna read it together.
You got that library?
Yeah, I got
That's
it
where
from the
I think
library.
I had seen, walked into that when we were doing
Oh, okay.
something. We invested in audio.
Uh-huh.
I think I looked at it and I was just like, okay, and then didn't even look at it no more.
Yep, so this is written by Derek Barnes, illustrated by Jordan C. James. So also it says Praise for Crown, a Coletta Scott King author honor book, a Coretta Scott King illustrated honor book, a Newbery honor book, Kadeti Cott honor book, and a Ezra Jack Keats New Writer Award book, Ezra Jack Keats New Illustration Honor book, a Society of Illustration Gold Medal book. So it's named the best book of 2017 by NRP Books, Huffington Post, Publishers Weekly, Kirkus Reviews, the Los Angeles Times. Look at that. The Boston Globe, the Horn Book Magazine, the News and Observers, Book Page, and more. So hot, you expect the words to ignite the page in our NPR books. A not to be misportrayed of the beauty of the black boyhood, the Horn Book Magazine, oozes black cool, Kirkus Review, writing that celebrates human worth with every syllable, Publishers Weekly, a super fun read aloud. That's what I was looking for. It. A school library journal allows young black men to feel like kings, the roots, a celebration of self esteem, Huffington Post. All right. All right. So let's go in here. Praise the Lord. You already know I am Tiffany and Parent Pack Ignite, your dynamic instructor. Alright. So it's to Silas Nathaniel, aka Nestle Snipes.
You said Silas?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying
Barnes. Oh, okay, you got something? Barnes Brothers Forever, Derek Barnes. To my son Gabriel and his barber, Mr. Reggie Gordon C. James. Okay, shout out them barbers and sons and stuff. When it's your turn in the chair, you stand at attention and forget about who you were when you walked through the door. All right. You came in as a lump of clay, a blank canvas, a slab of marble. But when my man is done with you, they'll want to post you up in a museum. That's my word. He'll drape you like royalty with the cape to keep the fine hairs off your neck and your princely robes. It's amazing what a tight fade, high low ball does for your confidence. Dark Caesar. Who knows? You might just smash geography exam tomorrow and rearrange the entire principal's honor roll. A fresh cut does something to your brain, right? It hooks up your intellectual. You're a star, a brilliant, blazing star. Not the kind that you'll find on a sidewalk in Hollywood. Nope. They're going to have to wear shades when they look up to catch your shine. He'll lean you back in the chair, dab that cool shaving cream on your forehead, and then craft a flawless line with that razor. Slow, steady, surgical. It frames your swagger. A cute girl in class across the way won't be able to keep her pretty eyes off of you. Her friends will giggle and whisper, "Girl, he's so fine." Yeah, that's what they'll say. Look, I gotta do this like we at Larry. Okay. Okay with the whisper. The whole school will be seasick from the rolls and rolls of ripples you'll have. More waves on your head than the Atlantic Ocean. Shouts out to my do-rag and patience. Okay with these three children. There's a dude to the left of you with a faux hawk, deep part, skin fade. He looks presidential. Maybe he's the CEO of a tech company that manufactures. Cool. He's a boss. That's how important he looked. Dude to the right of you look majestic. There are thousands of black angels waiting to guide and protect him. As soon as he stepped foot out that door, that's how important he looked. So this giving Travis Green, Pastor Green, that's kind of like his haircut a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. There's a dude standing in the mirror that can't get over the masterful design crafted on the side of his dome. Okay. Everywhere he goes, people ask for his autograph. He looks that fresh. He looks like he owns a few acres of land on Saturn. Maybe there's a river named after him on Mars. He looks that important. Okay, Deja. And Luby with the designs on the side.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you that.
There are two dudes with one with locks, the other with cornrows, and the lady with the butterscotch complexion. And all they want is a shape up. Tapered sides, a trim, and a crisp but subtle line. And sometimes in life, that's all you need. A crisp but subtle line.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's E. That's E. When your barber is done, you'll feel like $1,000,000 and some change. When his fingertips hit you with that apple green alcohol or that witch hazel, it'll sting, but not like a scorpion or a hornet. More like an electric stamp of approval. That's what I be waiting on it too. And when you see the cut yourself in that handheld mirror, that need to be cleaned, you'll smile a really big smile. That's the you that you love the most. That's the you that wins everything. That's the gold medal you.
you got the mohawk style.
Mm-hmm. Every person in the shop will raise to their feet and give you a round of applause for being so fly. Not really, but they'll look like they want to. You'll see it in their eyes. You'll see it. You'll see it.
Mm-hmm. Make you feel like a superstar.
Okay. No money. No money. No money. It's the look of your English. It's the look your English teacher gives you when she hands you the last test with a bright red 97 slapped on it. It's how your mother looks at you before she calls you beautiful. Flowers are beautiful. Sunrises are beautiful. Being viewed in your mother's eyes as someone that matters, now that's beautiful. And you'll take it. You don't mind it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, he removes your cape, then swipes you down with the brush made from the gold horse tail.
Yeah, that's not sanitized. Different states, different stuff.
You'll put the money in his hand without even expecting change back. Tip that man. Tip that man. It was worth it. It always is. You know why? Because you leave out the shop every single time feeling the exact same way. Magnificent, flawless, like royalty. Hello, world.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm. A note from the author. Mr. Tony was my barber in the 6th grade. To get to his chair, I rode the Prospect southbound Metro bus to 63rd Street every Thursday. The day of the week, my mother would leave $8 on the kitchen table so that I can get my hair cut. Walking out of that shop, I never felt like the same kid that went in. I couldn't wait for Friday morning so that Camilla Swift, my girlfriend, could see how perfect my box was shaped up. I knew she'd bug out about the 2 parts on the right side of my head, which in mine made me look like Big Daddy Kane. There was no way she'd resist my ruler straight hairline, a precise frame for my smiling brown 11-year-old face. That fresh cut made you more handsome. It made you smarter, more visible, and more aware of the great things that could happen in your world. With this offering, I wanted to capture that moment when black and brown boys all over America visit the shop and hopped out of that chair filled with a higher self-esteem, with self-pride, with confidence, and an all over elevated view of who they are. The fresh cuts, that's where it all begins. That's how we develop swagger. And when we begin to care about how we present ourselves to the world, it's also the time when most of us become privy to the conversations and company of hardworking black men of all walks of life. We learn to mimic their tones, inflections, sense of humor, and verbal combative skills when discussing politics, women, sports, our community, and our future. And really, other than the church, the experience of getting a haircut is pretty much the only place in the black community where the black boys tended to treat it like royalty, crown and eye to the fresh cut. Focus on the humanity, the beautiful, raw, smart perspective, assured humanity of black boys, sons, brothers, nephews, grandsons, and how they see themselves when they highly approve of their reflection in the mirror. Deep down inside, they wish that everyone could see what they see. A real life, breathing, passionate, thoughtful, brilliant, limitless soul that matters. That desperately matters. We've always mattered. Derek Barnes. Now, this was amazing. That was amazing. That was really good. Oh, my goodness. All right, Mr. Barnes. Thank you for that. All right, so y'all make sure that if you know anybody that is interested in the trade, or if you haven't even gotten you a fresh cut in a minute, the D, the B, and the I. Dynamic Barber Institute offer $7 cuts, $7 shaves. Tell a friend, tell a friend. We are here in Columbia, South Carolina, 5708 North Main Street. This is what we do. We getting in these books, whether it's short reads or long, okay? Because we got a lot of chapters to get through. But Deasia is getting through. Okay, this Deasia lesson. So we graduating them and we bringing them in. So if y'all know anybody that's interested, ready to enroll, they can pre-register at www.dynamicbarberinstitute.com. On the right-hand side at the top, you click those 2 lines. In the drop-down, you'll see Get Started. Fill out that calendar in. Any questions that you have, if you want to inquire, your questions will be answered. Other than that, we will see y'all good people around. I am Tiffany, Empire Impact Ignite. Y'all be blessed. Anything y'all want to add? How y'all enjoyed the book? Like, what was your biggest takeaway? Mr. Black Man in the room. Brown boy.
Well, half first saying I like the artwork. So the illustrator, he really drew me in. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the illustrator, I wouldn't have.
Correct.
On another note, I like how the word choice and how he expressed everything within the book. That's pretty cool to me. It make you feel like it make you actually do feel important. You got a real good selection of vocabulary. I like how he said the barbershop is one of the only places where a black boy could feel like royalty. That's a good point to me. You know, 'cause I never thought about it like that until I heard it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, wow, places you feel important other than
church.
Yeah.
If there.
If there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was dope.
I do enjoy that book.
Diaz, you got anything you want to add?
Yeah, I agree with him. It's a good children's book.
Shoot, it touched my inner child. Especially just seeing this in a book. And I know this is some of the stuff that I've been speaking. Like, this is some of the revelation that God was really giving me. Like, the barbershop is like staples in the community. Like, people that will never care to walk in a church, they come in here. You know, even though people like, it's no big deal, I can do it at home or whatever, but when it's needs that be met from all walks of life at the shop, you know. So it's like, wow. And then for them to focus on the black boy, the brown boy, the importance of how that boy feels, and then having 3 boys myself, I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. This is good. And it makes you, like when he was saying the mama left that $8 for him to go and do what you need to go and get that cut. Because I'm going this way, you go that way, but you ready for, Friday. And I'm like, wow, that's good. I love it. Great job. Y'all, make sure you take your kids to the library over the summer. You go to the library. This was my book. This was my book, so I'm going to take it back to the public library. Yeah. Great job. I can see why it is honored. It was awarded and definitely respected, even by the roots, okay? Because this gonna hit you at your core. So, see y'all later. All right.